Good Sunday morning, people of the internet. If it sounds like I've got a blocked up nose and a sore throat, that's because I have got a blocked up nose and a sore throat. I think I've got some kind of cold or whatever. Anyway, look, we're still at this situation. It's Sunday morning. I've left my husband in bed. It's about 7:30. I made him a cup of coffee and breakfast, yeah, and then went back to sleep. So I'm just leaving him up there asleep, and I'm gonna, because it's Sunday, it's obviously the time that we go to his dad and visit him in the home and I don't usually get a chance to get much done, so I thought I'd use a couple of hours now to get some stuff done. And this is what the decluttery stuffs look like. We took all the metal that we were getting rid of. So the saucepan, the frying pans and the dishes and everything, we took them down the tip yesterday, and the Tupperware, you know, the lock and lock boxes like that one. But the one, morning little boy, how you feeling? He had an operation on Thursday. His plaster's fallen off. He was saying hello to the people of the internet, Mr. Waggy Tail. He says, Mummy, I could have my food. Ooh. Had some teeth taken out at the front. Why are you spreading the camera? And he's got a scar on his tummy where he had a tumour cut out on his belly, didn't you? The little waggy tail. So that's the lucky cameo. Bless you, darling. You got a cold as well. He usually... What's that little noise for? It's very early. You don't usually have breakfast yet, but do you want to go out? I'll open this way for you. He's got a cat flap, but hang on, I've got 2 hands. Hold on. There's a cat flap, and he usually goes out the cat flap, but we've closed the cat flap for him because he's got a scar on his stomach, and it was scrape on. He's got stitches, and it was scrape on the cat flap as it gets out. So we're letting him out manually for the time being, which is not what he's used to. He's used to going out on his own accord, being very independent. Ah, my poor little bubba. He could still chew his toy though. Yesterday when we went shopping, we bought him a new toy and he could still chew it. Right, anyway. Always so much jibber jabber. We're probably 5 minutes in and I've not even done anything yet. Right, tea, I've already done that. Need to have a second cup in a minute. What I think I'm going to do today is, let's see, kitchen towel drawer. This is a cutlery that we use when we're making a cup of tea or making dog food or buttering bread, and this is our normal everyday cutlery. These are all done and nice and neat, but I still have this drawer, and this drawer. Sorry for the swinging. And this drawer is generic stuff, you know, like wooden spoons, chip clips, measuring cups, cookie cutters, ladles, crap like that. So I'm going to do that drawer and this drawer, which is just basically wrap and stuff, and this drawer, which I call the party drawer, but I can't open, so I'm going to have to get that open first of all. So now you know what we're up to today. We're doing drawers. Let's get you on the tripod. See, Harry's lucky going to get back in because I've shut the door. Is he going to wait? Oh, it's alright, he's there. I'll leave the door open for you, mate. And you can come this way. You won't, I'll try and get in the flap. Anyway, let's get you on the tripod and get going. He wants feeding already. So he's having this special soft food that you can eat because of his bad teeth. And then he's got to have his homemades. Can still eat all right, can't he, with his little bits of teeth missing. He likes the soft food, to be honest. Gonna wolf that down. Look, doesn't have to chew it because it's soft. Well, I've managed to get that drawer open, and I can see what you can see what was catching in it. It was this weird barbecue thing. What is this even for? I don't think it's sausages, I think. I don't think my husband's going to use it. But anyway, there's another one. What? Oh, I always kick you. Let me turn the tripod round. That makes more sense. Your legs are not quite so much in the way. Right, as I've got this drawer open, I might as well go for it and get everything out. So, actually, where am I going to put everything? Lovely. Right, now let's go through all the stuff that was in there. Just go for these little bits. Actually, no, let's take it all over there and you see my big fat belly again. Take it all over there and put it with the rest. Okay, so this is everything that was in that drawer, which, funnily enough, I thought there'd be more. It seems a lot. Oops, seems a lot for a drawer, but I don't know. I thought there'd be more. Anyway, let's go through these bits first of all, and probably going to have to ask my husband about all of these. This is a thing for a barbecue. It's like a gas. Well, it is a gas. You know, what you put on a barbecue. And you have to use one for one type. This is for propane. There you go. It says it on it. This is for propane. And then there's another one for the other type of gas. And so I guess we have to keep that. This is a barbecue cleaner, which I bought from my husband. 3-in-1 barbecue cleaning brush. He has never used it because every year when we put the barbecue away, I usually bring the plates in. It's one of them, like, fancy Hunter, I don't know what it's called. Bring the plates in, I clean them, and then we put it away. So he's never used it. Now these are skewers. Actually, these are chopsticks. And these are skewers. Now, the only thing that we ever use these for is stirring paint. We use these to stir thin paint, and we use the other ones to stir thick paint. And that's all they've been. Well, we used to have barbecues and we used to use the skewers, but we just haven't done it for ages. Like if we have a barbecue now, it's just usually sausages or burgers that go on it. We don't really do. So my husband's probably going to want to keep those, but I don't think they need to reside in here because this was a new set of tools that he bought in the sale at the end of the season, probably 2 years ago. We didn't have any barbecues last year, so I know we didn't buy it then. I did buy him a really nice fancy set that he lost, so I don't know if he wants to keep that. These two, we did used to use them. It's when you do salmon on the barbecue or something like that, you put it in there, you shut it down, and then you can turn it over. Now that one got caught in the drawer, so it's all got bent up. I'm not sure if he's going to keep those, but this is all barbecue stuff. Now these was his favourite barbecue tongs. Now these aren't actually barbecue tongs, they are kitchen tongs. And he used to use them all the time when we were doing the barbecue. Now they're no longer the closey bit, and the bit that you pull. Are you zoomed in? Is that why that's here? Look. Doesn't work properly, but he used to use these in the barbecue all the time, so I'm going to leave those to see whether he still wants them. I don't want them in the kitchen anymore, but he might still want them. So that's all barbecue stuff. That little section there, all barbecue stuff, and I'm going to have to ask my husband when he comes down. So moving along, this this is a rotisserie that used to go in our old oven. Now we have this oven we got last Christmas after 16 years of having, or 15 years at that point. No, it was 16 years. 16 years of having the oven that came with the house. We got rid of it finally and bought a new oven. And these used to go into that old oven. It used to have a rotisserie at the back that you could put a chicken on and plug this in and it would turn and cook the chicken. And the woman had actually bought the oven. The woman we bought the house off of had bought the oven that was built in here second hand, and it didn't come with the rotisserie this. So she went and had this made especially for the oven, and we don't even have the oven anymore. And these two bits are the same, I think. They were something to do with the old oven. I don't think they were part, they might have been part of the rotisserie bit, but I'm pretty sure, well, I know that can definitely go, and I'm pretty sure that they can go. And I wish I'd have found them when we just took the metal down the recycling yesterday, but they're definitely going. And I haven't even got a bag to put my recycling in. Okay, the box is back, so I'm putting them in the box. Alright, that was nice and quick. Moving along. This is what I would call the party stuff. I think I told you, well I know I told you, because we made the cocktail display the other day. We used to have quite a lot of cocktail parties, and these were the ones. We used to have the conservatory set up. We'd put a bar out on one side, and we used to have it set up like with a bar, and these used to go on the bar. And my husband used to stand behind the bar, and we had casino nights, and we had different parties like that. But I very much doubt, I definitely don't want to keep these. I very much doubt my husband does. But I put them in the box, and then when he comes down, I can then go through the box and decide. Now these are both, this came with, I won a competition, something to do with Bailey's. You know, Bailey's Irish cream, and it says Bailey's at the top there, because you can't see it, and this came with the prize. It actually says B-O-Y-S, boys, and it's got and it's an ice cube tray, and I've never used it, and I never will use it. We did used to have, in our old fridge, we used to have an ice maker. We chose not to get the fridge with a water dispenser for an ice maker this time, because we don't actually use that much ice, and it was a pain in the arse to clean it out at the end of the season, you know, because in Britain, you use ice for about 2 weeks in summer, and that's about it. And we used to have to sort of, we'd turn it on in about May, and then we'd turn it off in about September, and then I'd have to pull it out, clean it out, and la la la. And because we've got hard water, it used to get really lime scaly. So we decided we don't want the aggravation of a lime scaly water dispenser and fridge, ice dispenser in this fridge. But we still don't use, even if we did use ice, we might use that at a push if we needed ice. I don't think we will though. My husband does have a bit of ice, but we usually just buy a bag of ice now. No, we're not going to use that. Right, I have to move things up. Okay, so this is all still what I would consider party stuff. And so there's 2 corkscrews. We did used to have a fancy lever corkscrew, but it broke and we threw it away. Then there's a cookie cutter of a gingerbread man with only one leg, because it's the one from Toy Story, but I'm never going to use that. That's a wine stopper that you're supposed to put in open wine, and so is that, which came from Millennium when we had a big Millennium party. We used to live in an apartment that had windows on like 3 sides, and it overlooked the Millennium Dome, and we had a big massive Millennium party there, because obviously you could see all across London, you could see all the fireworks going off, and that was one of the things that we had with that. Now these are part of what my husband uses when we have a cocktail night, because these go on the bottles of drink, you know, the bottles of spirits, and then you tip it and you get 1 shot come out. And so he's got one for like the gin, the vodka, the whiskey. So I'm going to have to ask him about those. And then I think these, I can't believe these are in there. When I used to have teeth back in the day, before I had all my teeth taken out, I haven't had all my teeth taken out, but I had some teeth taken out. I used to eat a lot of sweet corn. A lot of sweet corn. And so all of these, they're all different ones, look. Oh no, they're the same. And we used to do sweet corn on the barbecue. Okay, so that's one set. Look at that one where it's melted, where it went on the barbecue. And I've still kept it. And then these are my oldest ones, which I used to love the most. That's broken as well, because you screw these in. And then these ones we bought after that one melted, because you're supposed to be able to barbecue these ones because they're wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, there's a full set of 12. Put them in there. They are cute little ones, aren't they? But they're all Now, these are all going because they're crap. Oops, I dropped one on the floor. Of course I've dropped one on the floor. You haven't seen any of that I've just been showing you, have I? I'm going to keep the wooden ones. I don't know why we've got two. Probably don't need both. But I never open them, so I'll ask my husband what he prefers. I'll ask him my husband. We're not keeping the little gingerbread man. We probably want to keep those. This, where is it? He's coming down. The husband's coming down, I can hear him. That's for opening bottles, beer bottles. Don't know what that's for. That's for tough bottles. And that's for, like, if you're opening a bottle of Coke and you can't do it. Need to ask him about that. Right. These, that's a same thing. That's a bottle opener, but that's one that came out of a Christmas cracker. And it's supposed to go on a key ring, and I don't think anyone's going to use it. These are the things that hold your tablecloth on when you're outside. If I stop talking all of a sudden, it's because my husband's come down and I feel weird. So there's 4 of that one, and then there's 2 of that one. They're quite different, and we used to use them on the table when we have a barbecue and you have a paper or a polythene napkin. This is a very old, like from the 1940s or the 1950s, and it is a spring action service fork. So it's for like pickled onions. You're supposed to like put it in the pickled onions, get a pickled onions, pull it out, and then it flies out. We used to use it at Christmas. We used to like put it in the onions so that people could, the pickles or whatever, pickled onions. I don't think we're going to keep it. And I've got it over to that side, and I'm actually going to at the same time address this very old nutcracker. I think this is from the 70s. Wow, no. It's one of the ones that you squeeze and eventually the nut cracks. No ice picks. Cut finger. Look at this. No ice picks. No ice picks. Cut fingers or damage. Crushes ice for drinks. Oh, that's why it's in here. Crushes shells. Crushes lobsters. The most suitable gift for any occasion. And then you put it down. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you put it down manually, and then it's actually quite a good nutcracker. I don't know. Made in England. Got to keep it then. Hardly anything's made in England anymore. I do like open other end. Chrome finish. Cracks, nuts, crabs and lobster claws. Made in England. Don't forget. Instruction leaflet enclosed. Was it? No. The amazing 3-in-1 Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack. I'll put them to one side. I think we'll keep the cracker thing. Oh, and this is another thing that we had at the Millennium Party. This is a bottle opener. I think this is the bottle opener we use the most, to be honest. I'm going to put it there next to that so that he can check. And then all of these weird things are cocktail stirrers. And some of them are cocktail stirrers that we got when we was on holiday in certain places. This one says Beachcomber, Intercurve. I think that was one from Tahiti. Who knows? This is Conrad, which we stayed in what's it called? The Egyptian Red Sea thing. What's it called? Shape. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Then there's the look. We used to drink a lot of cocktails, and so we used to collect the cocktails. I think this was a set that we bought. There's the Naked Lady cocktails. You remember those from the 80s? Palm tree cocktail shakers. What does this one say? That's from Interflora. That's not a bloody cocktail thing. This is a set that we bought. I know that this is a set that we bought when we used to do the cocktails. Come on. So there's 2 yellow ones, 2 red ones, 2 purple ones. There's got to be another blue one somewhere. Right. Yeah, put them to one side. What else we got in here? We've got this bit of rubbish. We've got some umbrellas. This is again, like, these are unused. These are ones that we used to use when we did a cocktail party. Oh, these are two that are broke. They were part of that set. So rubbish. Oh, that came with a bowls mixer. Another naked lady. Oh, there we go. This one is from Jebel Ali Hotel Golf Resort in Dubai, and that was, we went probably 15 years ago, and it was in the middle of the desert then. Dubai doesn't look anything like that nowadays. Oh, creating a jungle. One's gone on the floor. It's a broken one though, so just chuck it on there. Then we've got plastic. Oh, another two that are broke. That's broke. It's just a little C one. Oh, look at this one. It says Don's. Don's got. Oh, let's have a look. It says Don's. It says Gordon's. Gordon's, as in Gordon's gin. Don't know. These ones are really crap. Look, these are just from. Oh no, crap. This one says. Oh, another one from Jebel Ali. Jebel Ali, Dubai. What is this one? Oh, look at this one. I wonder where this one comes from. That is a snooker, you know, one from, I don't know. These are, I've been looking for one of these. These are Starbucks things, aren't they? Are they? Don't know, it's got like a little naked lady on them, but I thought that these would be good for, I've seen people in America when they put their, to stop it spilling when you're in the car. I might keep those because I've been looking for a couple of those. Actually, there's 4 of them in there. There's more of those little under the sea ones. Under the sea, under the sea. And then what else is this one? This is cool. Another Jebel Ali one. Oh no. Oh, this is the Metropolitan Palace Hotel Dubai, which is where I went with my mum and dad once upon a time. Okay, so what we got left? We've got broken ones, throwing. Plastic thing from Interflora and a plastic crap, throwing. Broken one, throwing. Is this one broken? Or is it just... What is that? See, there's another... Oh, I think that is that, is it? Broken. The little under the sea ones, broken. Now these, I kind of want to keep. The little palm tree one, probably not needed. Though it's quite cute if you're doing a pina colada. But the naked lady ones are always fun when my husband has a boys' night. Yeah, whatever. Like he's ever done that in his life. Probably when he was 20 he did. But they're quite fun. I bet he doesn't want to keep them. Oh, Avalon. So I'm going to get that go there, yeah. And then that one, the snooker one, the one with the lime on it, the big sunshine one, these ones, and this, the golden skin. I think that's cool. The ones that we've used when we've been on holiday, they're quite sweet to keep, especially the Tahiti one because that was on our honeymoon. The palm tree one, like I said. These are 2 proper ones for doing. It's annoying that they don't fit in there. And then these are the ones from that we actually purchased. Right, so let's filter that down a little bit. Now, plug thing. These things for doing. I'm going to ask him about these when he comes home actually. So, actually, they might be better off going in. Have they got a picture of? Oh, it is a woman with a cup of coffee. They are a thing to go, like a cup of coffee stirrer thing. They probably don't need to live here then, do they? Actually, I've got both the bottle openers, and then I can ask him. That stopper. I've decided they don't really go in there, do they? Well, that's all sorted anyway. And then what's left over here, let's bring it over to you rather than bring you over there. Now these two things came with that toaster. And I think you're supposed to make like toasted sandwiches in that. Like put higher. Let's have a look. There's the toaster. Right, you're supposed to put. We've never used it. Yeah. And then what is this for? What would you do on that? Or is that for that? No, that's not for that. Oh, now that's in full. Oh God. Oh God. I don't think we'll ever use, we've never used those, I don't know what that's for. I'll just grab the other one. I don't think we'll ever use those, but I'm going to ask my husband, get my husband to verify. Really, this is my husband's drawer, because it's the party drawer. Well, it's not his drawer, he's just more likely to have a say in it. Right, this was the thing that I was trying to show you the other day in the video about the egg maker. This came with the egg maker. It's like you're supposed to put it on bread and cut out soldiers so that when you have dippy egg and soldiers, you literally have the bread shaped like shoulders. Yeah. This is a spoon that came free with Kellogg's Frosties or something. And this is a spare drawer handle. One of the drawer handles that we've got on there. It's just, I'm going to put that up in there. The weird bits of spare kitchen. Right, so that's what's left. So I'm going to stick it back in the drawer for now, or am I? It's not going to be up for another hour at least. I'm going to move it all along so I can get this drawer out. Let's do that. Actually, I'm going to move it all over onto the breakfast bar. I'm going to clear the breakfast bar down, which is just dog food stuff. Just going to clear that stuff down, lay all that out so he can decide when he comes down. While I'm cleaning the breakfast bar, I've just moved everything off. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I never use it. We literally balance the fruit bowl on it and that's it. And we never turn the fruit bowl around. It's a nice lazy Susan, but I don't see myself ever using it. I'm going to put it in the box for now. The only thing I might use it for is if I put it in the cupboard and I put stuff. Oh, I might use it in the cleaning cupboard when we get to that one. But for now, it's going over there. I might as well wipe that while I've got it empty and then put all the stuff on it. Husband's up! Wave to the camera, husband. So I'm asking him about these bits and pieces that I said I was going to ask him about. Right, so what I've done, in case you're unaware, is this drawer's empty. And it was very full. I put some stuff in the box to throw away, which you might want to look at to make sure. But this is all barbecue stuff. Okay? I'm guessing we need that.
Potentially, yes.
It's the propane thing. This is a barbecue cleaner.
Yes.
Gonna keep it?
Yes.
Keep it in this drawer?
Yes.
I mean, I still think keep barbecue stuff in this drawer.
Yes.
This is a new set of tools that I think we bought a couple of years ago when I was in the sale after the season. Keep.
Yes. Yes.
These are the ones we used to use all the time, but don't lock anymore. They lock a bit, but they used to lock tight.
Mm-hmm.
You prefer these, didn't you?
Yes.
These are the best ones, aren't they, for barbecue? You can keep those?
Yes.
These things?
Yes.
Keeping?
Yes.
Well, what are they for?
Sausage.
What about the sausage roller thing that we got?
We've never tried that.
No, this one is the thing that got caught in the drawer. And that one didn't.
Right.
What do you do? Put 4 sausages in it?
Yes.
And then just turn them over that way?
Yes.
And you want to keep them?
Yes.
Can you straighten that one out then?
Possibly.
Alright. So you keep, and then the sticks. Now we don't use the sticks for barbecuing.
Here we are. We've done kebabs before.
Before, yeah, but not for a long time. We mainly use these chopsticks for stirring paint, don't we?
Yes.
What do you want to do with them?
Keep them.
Keep them in this drawer?
Yeah.
Because we know where they are?
Yes.
They're never going to be empty then, is it? Right. Now, what I've done is I've gone through all of these cocktail stirrers and thrown a lot away, or thrown quite a few. Stop looking at the crackers and gone through and kept. Now, what are your feelings about keeping cocktail stirrers? I've kept the ones that we bought. We bought that set. And then I've kept the ones that say the Tahiti Hotel and whatever.
Yeah.
And then I've pretty much got rid of all the other ones.
Okay.
I don't. Do you remember when we did these two?
No. Get rid of them.
Because they just don't fit in.
Yeah.
I mean, they're long and they're useful, but
Yeah, get rid of them.
keep all these little ones are all right, aren't they?
Yes.
They're good for. And I've kept the umbrellas that we haven't used.
Mm-hmm.
Kept the things that keep the. When we have a barbecue and you fix the tablecloth to the table to stop it blowing away.
Okay.
These are the things that go in the alcohol and they do a shot, aren't they?
Yes.
You want them?
Mm-hmm.
That's the two that right. These are all bottle opener. That's not. That's a bottle.
That is the bottle opener.
This isn't in my hand.
That's a stopper.
I know. You're looking at what's in my hand, not what I've put down. This is a bottle stopper.
Yes.
Keep.
Yes.
This is a bottle stopper. Keep.
Yes.
Because that's different, is it?
I
Okay.
often have more than one bottle. You have a bottle of red and a bottle of white open.
Okay. Now these are both bottle openers.
Yes.
Now we use this one really a lot.
Yes.
In fact, we were looking for it the other day going, where's the 2000 thing?
Yes.
So I'll definitely keep that. This one is, I think it came from your dad's. It's got,
Beer bottle opener.
and then a, can't get Coke open, can't get water open.
Yeah.
You want to keep that?
Yeah.
Strangely, doesn't work in either one.
Mm-hmm.
So keep those two with the bottle openers.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that one at the bottom because we use that one the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pop that in there and that can go there.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yes.
Now we've got two of these. Now we haven't got that fancy one anymore because
No.
it broke and I threw it away.
Yeah.
You looked up to where it was and you know it hasn't been there for about 10 years.
Yes.
I did the same thing when I talked about it on the camera. I looked up there, why am I looking there? It hasn't been there for about 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Keep both of these?
Yes.
Why do you need to keep both?
In case one breaks.
Okay. Just in case.
Yeah.
Like there'd be a wine emergency.
Yeah.
Okay. Now these are not cocktail stirrers. These are what go in the top of a coffee. I've just put my cup away so I can't show you. You know like when you buy Starbucks and it's got the little lippy hole?
Okay.
Worth keeping?
No.
None of them?
No.
I thought keep one to put in my one cup. No, alright. You agree. Get rid of both of those.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm arguing. I don't think I'd use them anyway. So this is all staying. The 1940s/50s spring action service fork.
Yeah.
Keep it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's good too.
For pickled onions
Yes.
and cocktails.
Yes.
And then the Cracker Jack. It's quite good actually. I forgot how good it was until I opened it. Because it says cracks ice, crab and lobster. Because you basically you push it down
No, it's a ratchet.
and then you... So instead of that one where you have to squeeze really hard to cut a knacker, to crack a nut, you just... It's easy, isn't it?
Yep.
Keep.
Yep.
Right, so that's all what's staying in there. Oh, and then these other things for the toaster. I'll move the camera, but you can stay where you are as you're drinking your coffee. Did these come with this toaster? They must have done, because they fit.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is that for?
Something.
Yeah. And then these are for making, I'm guessing, putting a sandwich in and dropping it in there. Oh, I turned it off because I got it caught just before I nearly electrocuted myself.
Yeah, possibly.
But we've never used them. Do we want to keep them though?
Yes.
Where are they going to go?
Down there.
Down there with the weird stuff.
Or in the middle drawer.
Well, we ain't got to the middle drawer yet. So these are going. Okay, good. Do you want to come and have a look in the box? I won't do that on camera. Let's get this stuff back in the drawer. Under the sea. buy some of that, you know that stuff that stops things sliding around in drawers? Let's buy some of that. Right, drawer one done.